This is MC Tone from the 757 Spin Nothing But the Truth. Back to y'all with another video. And today, it's the breakdown, NFL team breakdown. Today, it's the Indianapolis Colts, man, coached by Frank Wright. It was a disappointing season by the Colts, Jacoby Brissett, he was injured last year, part of the season. I think that's why y'all had a good start, but Jacoby got hurt, started to really fall apart towards the end, and the season didn't really come together like it was planned. But hey, I think y'all bounced back this offseason. Y'all traded y'all pick for Forrest Buckner, one of the best defensive linemen in the NFL. And that defense is gonna be biting next year, man. I think y'all have a complete roster. It gives me worries that y'all brought in a Phillip Rivers in the quarterback position. But the options to me were limited this offseason. So let me get on with the video. The Indianapolis Colts, coached by Frank Wright, man. I think he definitely can improve this season. I think he's a great head coach. Just had a bad the quarterback situation was a little funny. Like I said, I don't think Jacoby Brissett is bad, but he's not great. He's kind of that in between. Bringing in Phillip Rivers, who he worked with before. I don't really know if Phillip Rivers, a 38-year-old quarterback who's not really mobile, where league you got to be a little bit mobile, can bring you to a position in terms of the Super Bowl that I think he can. I think he was high turnover last season. He wasn't really the same Phillip Rivers that he was, even though he was never mobile before in his career. He's just a statue standing back there. Y'all draft picks. I like the Michael Pittman Jr. Well, man, for him to fall in the second round was definitely a steal. He's having a great camp. Like I said, Michael Pittman Jr. at USC, big, tall, physical wide receiver. He's going to have a great year. And what a deep wide receiver draft, man, this year. Like I said, this was the deepest wide receiver draft class, I think, ever. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin, man. He's a beast, man. Jonathan Taylor is definitely a beast. Downhill runner, physical, big, strong. I think him and Marlon Mack are going to make a great tandem in the backfield, especially in a league where you need two consistent backs. Change of pace backs, and it's just great to see Jonathan Taylor is going to be a big part of that offense. You got wide receiver, you got safety Julian Blackman in the safety position. This is going to be a very young secondary. Y'all brought in Xavier Rhodes. I think to help with that experience, that give him experience on a good contract. You got quarterback, a development prospect with Jacob Eason. Defensive tackle Rob Windsor in the 6th round. Cornerback Isaiah Rodgers. Wide receiver Desmond Patton. And linebacker Jordan Glasgow. Some key free agent signings. Phillip Rivers, of course. And I still think that's really shaky. Hey, y'all have to go as far as Phillip to me, man. I think y'all have one. The Indianapolis Colts have the best offensive line in football. Once upon a time, it was Dallas. But now it's definitely the Indianapolis Colts. Hey, if y'all had it a little bit earlier with Andrew Luck, y'all would probably won a Super Bowl now, and we wouldn't even maybe even talking about a Patrick Mahomes winning a Super Bowl. But hey, sometimes that's how the cars fall, man, or the luck of the draw. But the offensive tackle, y'all brought back Anthony Costanzo, which was really important. He thought about retiring, but he came back. Sheldon Day, hey, y'all defense coordinator loves to go with a deep rotation and have depth in the defensive line position. Cornerback Xavier Rhodes, I was mentioning earlier, he didn't really have a great year last year. Didn't register an interception. Hopefully he can have, this is a contract year for him to prove a deal for him. And offense, let me just go off offensive rankings. Offensive plays, y'all ranked 18th, time of possession 18th, points 17th, yards 25th, passing yards 30th, passing touchdowns 19th, rushing yards 7th, rushing touchdowns 10th, red zone touchdowns 4, overall touchdowns 16th. Defensive wise, I think y'all are pretty decent defense. Points 18th, yards 16th, passing yards 23rd, passing touchdown 24th, rushing touchdowns is 3rd, red zone touchdowns 12th, overall touchdowns is 16th, time of possession 12th, 15 sacks and 7 interceptions. And what do I overall think about the Colts? Well, honestly, the Colts are not a bad team, man. I don't think Jacoby Brissett, it was all on him. He played hurt and he played injured, and you like that. especially coming from your quarterback position. Adding Phillip Rivers to help with that starting, to take over the starting spot, to me, I don't know what he can give to you, especially, like I say, he's 38 years old. He's not a mobile where your quarterback needs to be a little bit mobile. So you know most of his damage is going to come through the pocket. And he's a gunslinger, but I just don't really know if he can give you and put you over the top. I'm wondering, are y'all looking forward towards the draft? I don't know. I can't really tell. Even though Frank Wright did coach Phillip Rivers, I think the run game is definitely going to be a big factor in this year. You know, you're going to get a heavy dose of Jonathan Taylor and a Marlon Mack, and I just really do love that pick with Jonathan Taylor. But Phillip Rivers, he's coming to the end. He's coming to the end. This is basically the end for Phillip Rivers. Yeah, I do have the best. Hey, Reggie Nelson, to me, man. Reggie Nelson is the best offensive lineman. Not as position, but as a lineman, he is the best offensive lineman, man. He's a road grade. He's running over anybody, man. He's blocking people into the dirt, into the ground, into the earth's crust, man. He's definitely what you want in an offensive lineman. Just nasty in all types of ways. And I think he's he's going to be great for these years to come. And Ryan Kelly, you can argue Ryan Kelly is one of the best centers ever since he's been in this league. Very consistent play. The left side of the line is great. Very consistent. Like I said, the offensive line, you have no worries. I think Phillip Rivers, compared to where he was in the San Diego Chargers, where he was getting sacked a lot, but I think that with the Indianapolis Colts, that he's going to definitely have better protection. Even though he may have better protection, you just know he's not no threat in terms of running with his legs. And I've talked about, I'm keep on bringing that up because you do got to be mobile in this league nowadays, or have some type of mobility of rolling out a little bit. And I don't think Phillip Rivers can do that right now. The defensive wise with Justin Houston, I think he's a great veteran, good veteran pickup and a young defense. You got DeForest Buckner. You got Darius Leonard. I think Darius Leonard is definitely a tackling machine, one of the best middle linebackers in football. I think he was top 3 in tackles, or led the league in tackles. Rock Young-Sin, a young cornerback that I like. Malik Hooker, hopefully he can get on track and have a better year. Jack Doyle at the tight end position, I think that's very good. A good tight end. You know, Phillip Rivers, the chemistry that he had with Antonio Gates was very important. So hopefully him and Jack Doyle can have that chemistry. But it just ultimately, and you got T.Y. Hilton. Don't forget with T.Y. Hilton, man. I think that's definitely also another veteran wide receiver who can put up big numbers, and he's put in big numbers before. I'm just wondering how far can Phillip Rivers take this Colts team, man. Y'all division is up for the grabs. It's really up for grabs. Y'all got the Titans. Y'all got the Jaguars. And the video I did before, I had the Texans. So it's really up for grabs. Do I think the Colts are going to win the division? I don't know. I think I got them finishing third, possibly second. But I think Houston's really the team to beat in y'all division. Still up for grabs, and you never know. But let me know about y'all. Let me know, Indianapolis Colts fans. Do y'all think Phillip Rivers is the key at the quarterback position? Because I'm having doubts about him. So just let me know. Like, subscribe if you like the video. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Tone out. Thank you.